Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to or back to your channel. This is your daily reading for Thursday, July 2nd. Time is fluid, and you can resonate to any of these readings if you have strong Leo in your birth chart. So we're going to start it off with a number. To see what number Spirit is highlighting for you for the day, Leo, you have 222 with I am balanced. I'm even surprised seeing this card because I've been seeing 222 lately. Okay, y'all got my attention. Okay, trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. All right. Triple twos coming through. Some of you born on the 2nd, maybe your life path number 2. If you're born on the 22nd, doesn't have to be, it's just the energy. And some of you may have had that same reaction that I did. Some of you are already seeing the 2s. 2 signifying multiple different things. 1, decisions, decision-making energy, things that you are going to be feeling the need to decide on. Some of you may have had an energy of holding off on a decision and you're getting to the point where you are going to make the decision. Affirmation of I am balanced. So if you are feeling imbalanced, this 222 says make a decision to rebalance yourself. And trust that what you are doing, the seeds you are planting, the energy that you are putting out there will connect you to your manifestations. 222 is also a signification of paying attention to new people or existing people in your life. There could be a strong alignment to a specific person around this time. Some of you may be making a decision with another person. 2s could also signify the energy of not only decisions, not only people, but energies you feel fated to, when you make a choice, like this wouldn't be the decision you're making now. This could have been that there was a choice you made in the past. And 2s may come your way in the physical when you're going to reap manifestation of a choice you made in the past. So pay attention. On your angel that is with you is signs from heaven. Wow. Thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. There is something going on with passed on loved one energy. There is something going on. And you even got an angel number as your overall energy. So there is some type of signs from the other side that you are getting. This is the 2nd reading in a row. You got the passed on loved one. Yesterday's reading, you got the loved one in heaven. And now in this reading, you're getting the signs from heaven. There are only 2 passed on loved one angels in that deck. And you just got both of them back to back within 24 hours. So I'm not sure if it's like an anniversary or a birthday of someone, or you did go through a loss recently, but this card signifies that you are getting signs. You are getting signs while you're sleeping, while you're awake, while you're watching TV, while you're driving. You're not going crazy. There is a passed on loved one trying to connect to you. And now that you're getting it back to back, that is for sure a big sign. I don't think I've seen that really happen before, where you get both of those passed on loved one cards in that deck 2 days in a row. All right, let's see what else you're working with here. Pay attention to the signs because they're everywhere. They're everywhere. There's white feather symbolism here. There just could be feather symbolisms. It doesn't have to be a specific color. Let's see. You also have the, oh my gosh, eclipse in Gemini with negotiation. Rise to challenges as a new path opens. Literally, this card is about having a fork in the road. One path there, one path here. And your overall energy is triple 2s. All right, so the divine is coming in to help you decide on something. There is a very specific passed on loved one that sees your uncertainty, that sees your indecision, that sees that you may be feeling lost or uncertain or don't know what to decide on, who to decide on, where to decide on. Decisions could be all different things. But oh my gosh, the fact that you have the eclipse in Gemini is crazy. So if there is some type of how do you say that? Proverbial fork in the road. Y'all know what I mean, hopefully. This card signifies you have the power to negotiate. You have the power to change things in the decision. You don't just have to do what everyone else wants. You can put yourself forward and get what you want out of something. There could be a fear around, sometimes when negotiation comes through, there's an energy of people pleasing that comes through, where like, oh, well, I want my decision to not only be good for me, but I want it to be good for them too. Yeah, that's great. But eclipse in Gemini signifies pick the path that feels better for you. Pick the path that feels better for you. Let's see what your quantum oracle is, but there's definitely some type of big decision here, some type of highlight on deciding on something. Back and forth. Y'all, I can't make this up. Intention card number 5, back and forth. What are we going back and forth over, guys? What are we not certain of? Do we not know where to work? Do we not know what to do? Do we not know if we should stay or if we should go? Do we not what are we going back? Damn. Y'all, you know how sometimes you guys will comment, like, are you watching me through my cameras? Or like, I know it's a joke, but this is creepy. This passed on loved one, damn, they strong. It's like every single card is matching it up. All right, so you're going to have to make a choice here. And the intention or the energy of going back and forth on this for whatever period of time, maybe you've been going back and forth on something for the last 2 months, the last 5 months. The energy of decision is here. I feel like it's happening. Because why would they be bringing it up so strongly? And why would you get the triple twos? The time to decide is now. And this passed on loved one is going to help you do so. There's your flying overall energy. And it's the star. Amazing. Heal in this deck. So if you see in this card specifically in the imagery, he is breaking out of chains. So it looks like the chains that have been holding you back has been indecision, uncertainty, and just not knowing what to do. And that's probably exactly why the triple twos came through in the beginning, because the universe is kind of saying to you, whatever makes you feel best, whatever makes Leo feel most comfortable, whatever makes Leo feel good, whatever makes Leo feel balanced and stable, that's the decision you should go towards. If you're going back and forth and one of these paths is making you overthink and be a little crazy in the mind over the other path, that's your answer. Your answer is peace. Which path, when you think of, brings you the most peace? That's the answer. So I feel like the answer you need is around you, or the answer you need is coming, because you have the signs from heaven card. But let's clarify. On the star, we have the Fool. There you go. There's the pass. There's the jump. There is the leap of faith that you are thinking of taking. So this, you know, the Fool energy, card number 0, could be maybe a place you've never been before, an experience you've never had before, a new type of creation that you have yet to experience. A lot of the time, the Fool energy going down the path could be going down something that feels like it's like a new life or a new level of life or a new reality, a new energetic timeline. So let's see what's coming your way for the day. We have the Ace of Swords. I mean, okay. New communication, clarity, victory, the answer you need to make your decision. Your influence is the 10 of Wands. So you've been going back and forth and it's actually been burdening you. It's actually just been causing you stress. But you're ready to put it down and you're ready to decide. Your unexpected energy is strength. Your energy. What's your advice? The 2 of Swords. Y'all, your advice is the 2 of Swords to make a decision. I'm crying at that. Damn. Who is in charge of this reading? Because I feel like they got... I want to say this passed on loved one was funny. Or they had humor to them. The 2 of Swords and your advice. They're literally advising you to decide, which is what this whole reading is about. You know, some of you, like, if this is something that you have to, like, pay for and, you know, time is passing, they may be pushing you to make a decision so it doesn't, like, break your bank account when you actually do decide. You know, for example, like, say something's on sale or say something is not too expensive yet. I don't know why I'm getting this, but if there's a purchase involved, your spirit team is kind of like, well, how long are you going to wait? Because you may miss the opportunity of this price or of this sale or of this discount. I mean, you know, weird enough, if you're in the States, it is July 4th weekend and they do be having sales. So, I don't know. That doesn't have to resonate to anybody. Maybe it resonates to one person, but I randomly just got like purchase aspect. All right, and your outcome is the 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. So I'm going to go with you know, time is fluid. This is a daily for what? Thursday, July 2nd. I'd say by the end of the weekend. We'll see what your weekend reading is. I really, really hope you do not get the same exact message in your weekend reading. But there's decisions you are making that are going to lead you to a path of not only abundance, but clarity, security, balanced energy. And the 9 of Pentacles holds a reward. And that's in your outcome. So I like that. And that could also be an indication of, you know, having enough to give, to put effort, to purchase. So let's clarify this here for you, Leo. Okay. I feel like the message is already out, but we'll get the clarifications in your ending oracle. Here we go. The Ace of Swords of what's coming your way. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the King of Wands. And we have the Moon. Yes. So it does look like, I feel like there's this energy of, it's almost like I'm getting from you, well, I didn't decide because I didn't want to disappoint myself with my decision. I don't know why I'm getting that. Or you didn't want to disappoint other people. There they are. The 3 of Cups with your decision. But the King of Wands knows how to take action that puts himself first. But also, you know, people could also benefit from it as well. And with the Moon here, it's showing me that you may have spent a lot of time going back and forth on this at night. And I say that because you have the Moon underneath the signs from heaven and this person is sleeping. And or if you haven't been going back and forth on this at night specifically, you may be getting the signs and the answers through your dream state. So please pay attention to your dreams. But there's definitely an answer that you've needed coming through. And the universe is delivering. They're like, it's almost like they put on a huge billboard. And it's like, Leo, look here. Look here. 10 of Wands as your influence. We have the Emperor. Nice. There's that decision-making energy. The Chariot of that movement forward. And the King of Pentacles. Beautiful. So it does look like you're putting down the energy of going back and forth. And you're choosing a path. And this path will make you feel abundant, right? Say you have 2 jobs or you have 2 different opportunities of, I don't know, some type of work situation in front of you. There could be a conversation you have with somebody that gives you the answer. You know, sometimes just talking about what's going on in our mind and saying it out loud can help us decide on things. So some of you may be doing that. But your influence definitely shows you're going to choose, for sure. Strength with your unexpected energy with the 4 of Wands, the Queen of Swords. So unexpectedly, oh, now we got the Tower. We got to see what's there. The Queen of Cups. So unexpectedly, you're going to see that you did make the right decision in the future. In the future, specifically. I don't know, maybe the future is in a day or 2. Maybe the future's in a week or so. Whatever the case may be, there is something that you have decided on or are deciding on that definitely has the power to either like A, shift your routine a little bit or shift something that's going on for you. And unexpectedly, you are going to see that your decision was the right decision. And it seems like it's in your unexpected position because that's what you were fearing. Finding yourself in the future and being like, oh, I should have chose this instead. It's like that's what you're fearing, but that's almost the fear that has been holding you back. being so indecisive out of a fear of making the wrong choice. So you've just been making 0 choices. But now the choice is occurring. There's something about this window of opportunity of making the choice, and they're telling you to do it now, because if you don't and you wait until later, you're going to wish you chose now instead of then. You're going to wish you took advantage of, like, I don't know, this sale or this energy. So if it's a work situation and say somebody's hiring and you're going back and forth, you don't know which one to go hire, you better choose one before they hire someone else. Like, that's the type of energy I feel. Is that the time for contemplation is completing. And even in your advice, the 2 of Swords, they're like, decide. We need you to decide. 4 of Pentacles in your advice, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Yeah. So little do you know, this is going to be abundant. It's going to be a good choice, and it's going to be good for you. But you have to open up to making it, to putting that effort in doing so, and having the strength to trust in yourself and trust in your decisions. Because I'm getting that here weirdly, and I don't like saying it, but it's almost like a part of you is kind of like, but what if I think I made the wrong choice? Whatever you feel intuitively go towards now, it will never be the wrong choice. And if it feels like it's like, whatever in the future, you can always detour. But I don't know. They're giving you a like, hey, this is going to be real good. So let's see. 9 of Pentacles in your outcome, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. There's a real good. The 8 of Wands, even better. And the 2 of Swords. Y'all. All right, you do not see your power in decision making, your power in trusting yourself. I don't know where or why exactly, but this is going to bring you abundance. It's going to bring you growth. It's going to bring you evolution. It may even bring you recognition in some way, shape, or form. But you are being called to do this. You are being called to do it now and to not wait any longer. Let's see, the 2 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. Yep, they're like, end the indecision. Lovers, decide. All right, you know, I do feel like for a lot of you here as well with that Ace of Pentacles now, that's kind of where I was feeling like, why does this have to do with either like purchasing something or effort, you know, a job, a commitment? Something in this decision requires you to put in some type of effort. Whether it be effort working, effort with love, effort with, you know, I guess materialistic effort. If you have to, you know, if you start a business or if you start a new job or like something like that, or if you buy a car, maybe it's on sale, the effort in the energy is required. You know, you now have a car. That car requires oil changes and this and that. You now have a new job. That job requires you to drive to it, drive home from it. Like, this energy requires things out of you. And I feel like some of you may have just been sitting pretty for a while and just like, well, I don't want my effort or energy to be required anywhere. But something is calling onto you and asking you to decide, because it's going to be so abundant. You don't see the fruits of your labor that's going to come from this, but it's going to be really nice and it's going to be really good. And you have a lot of 8s here as well. You have strength here twice, which are 8s. You have the 8 of Wands. You have the 8 of Pentacles. So you have 4 8s in this reading, signifying an abundant choice. And this choice bringing you that sense of abundance. So the time is now, Leo. The time is now. And I feel the need to specifically one more time indicate, make the choice that's going to feel best for you. It may feel icky. It may feel weird at first, because maybe there's some people that you're letting down in the process or whatever the case may be. But you'll see on the other side of things that was the best case scenario for you. So let's see what your ending oracle is from the Starseed Oracle. In terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart, you have Aquarius, you have Gemini, you have Aries, you have Cancer, you have Pisces, you have Scorpio, you have Leo. I said Gemini. Okay. So let's see. Your ending oracle is lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Well, there you have it. Lifting the veil. Lifting the veil. Okay. Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering truths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. And that could be what you have to decide on. That makes so much sense why you're going back and forth. Because when we've outgrown things or places or people or frequencies, it does feel uncomfortable. Some starseeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen world, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of the earth. To stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. You're being called to trust yourself. I knew that. I felt that through this reading. I'm like, why do I feel like we're not trusting ourselves fully here? Notice what's out of alignment, and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's worthwhile, both on an individual level and for the planet at large. No wonder why you're being called to decide and do these things, because it's not only just on that individual level of things, it's something where the energy of the collective can be shifted, and that makes so much sense with the 222. So this is what I have here for you, Leo. Geez, what a specific reading. Thank you for being here and for watching. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are at in the world. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye now.